Hello, and we are live, and it is day 21 of 30 Cuisines in 30 Days. You're here with me, your host, Tara. Um, Hopefully you're here with me every single day for 30 days. Um, yeah, we're 2/3 of the way through this little challenge, and let me just tell you a little bit about it. If you're new to the channel, to the challenge, to my everlasting series of videos. So we're going live every day from my house here in Bangkok. Well, today I'm at my parents' house. It's Sunday, visiting the parents. But I'm either here at my apartment in Bangkok. I'm staying home every day, working from home, like a lot of people are. But just because we're staying home these days doesn't mean that our taste buds have to stay in one place. No, my taste buds are traveling the world thanks to ordering all this yummy food from a different cuisine, a different culture, different country or region every single day. So each day is different for 30 days. So now we're on day 21, and the food is Italian food. So if you know about Italian food, which I'm sure many of you do because it's such a global cuisine that you find everywhere. And if you know about Italian food in Bangkok, you might also know that there are a ton of good Italian restaurants here. There are so many options. So it's hard to choose. It's hard to choose, what restaurant I wanted to try for this little challenge, but I decided to go with Pala Pizza Romana for a Roman-style Italian lunch. Okay, so before I get into my food and dig in and everything, let me just tell you to please don't forget to like, share the video, subscribe to Coconuts TV for all of our videos. We have so many different videos and documentaries. And don't forget to click the bell for notifications, because if you click that little bell, then you will be alerted every day when I'm live at 1 p.m. Bangkok time, 2 p.m. if you're in Singapore. And you'll also get to know about all our other cool videos that are going on. So we don't only have 30 cuisines in 30 days, we also have some other really cool shows on our YouTube channel. Okay, so today is day 21, if I didn't say that enough already, and I am digging into pizza. This is a Caprese pizza. Oh, check that out. From Pala Pizza Romana. So I have not tried this pizza before. I have frequented this restaurant, but I have not tried these dishes here with me today. So that'll be interesting to try something kind of new. So this is Caprese pizza. Is it a Caprese salad? Is it a pizza? We'll find out. Then I have pasta, or I think some people say pasta puttanesca, or you could say spaghetti puttanesca, puttanesca pasta, spaghetti alla puttanesca. But I have spaghetti pasta, and it is in the puttanesca manner, which has anchovies in it. So we'll get into that in a bit. Got some free bread, my favorite thing in the world. No such thing as a free lunch. Whoever said that did not get free bread with their order. And finally, for dessert, I have this little yummy little plastic tin of joy here of tiramisu. So it looks very creamy and delicious. A lot of coffee and chocolatey, coffee-ish looking stuff on top there. Looks really good. Yummy. Okay, so 3 things today, and this is from Pala Pizza Romana. I don't know why I keep mixing that up. But yeah, so let's dig into the pasta first, shall we? And yeah, don't forget to comment along with me if you just, is that a little bit? And if you are able to, try something new each day. Try to be part of our little 30 days challenge. Try a different cuisine. If you're trying something new you haven't had before, or even if you've had it before, come join me for lunch, tell me about it, comment, and you can always comment and talk to me, chat with me, ask me questions about this food, comment and suggest some other foods that I should try. Yeah, comment section. It's wide open and waiting for you. Okay. So this is pasta puttanesca, which is, it's an interesting pasta type. definitely have tried it before. And I think I kind of wanted it because one of my friends in Singapore has been making a lot of pasta. And she has been showing me how she makes like an anchovy tomato paste for her pasta. And then I was thinking Italian food today. I was thinking pasta, and I was just like, okay, anchovies. Let's try it. You know, it's not really my go-to pasta order. I usually get something kind of creamy. I've never tried this at Pala Pizza, but I know that Italian people like to go to this restaurant in Thailand. So I think it's pretty authentic. Let me just try a bite, and then we'll tell you a little bit more about this type of pasta. Ooh, so spaghetti. Spaghetti is the pasta variation I chose. You can choose different types of pasta with your order. But I went for spaghetti. You can see there's definitely some olives in here, some tomatoes, little sprinkling of parsley on the top, little tiny bits of anchovies, I think. Capers, I also see some capers. The anchovies pretty much like mixed in there. It looks really good. Let's try a bite. Okay. Yeah, it's really tasty. It's nice and like tomatoey. It's a huge portion, if you can see. The anchovies just give it like a little bit of that umami kind of flavor. It doesn't taste like fishy. Definitely taste the garlic, capers, yummy olive oil. This place is all about using like really nice imported ingredients, so I think that comes out in the flavor. Noodles are a little al dente, a little bit. They could be a little bit more al dente even. Let's try one of these olives. Yummy, salty, briny olive. The pit is taken out, of course, so just bite into the whole thing. This is a caper. It's like a green kind of vegetable, but it also has like a little briny taste, I think, to it. I think a lot of times in like Mediterranean or European cuisine, it's paired with fish. Is that correct? Goes with tomatoes really well. Let's try it on its own. Yeah, it doesn't have a strong flavor on its own, really. So yeah, it goes really nicely with this dish. Stick around to the end of the show. I will be giving my rating to everything. So I'll be rating each dish individually, and I will also be giving my rating to the whole experience of Italian food from Pala Pizza Romana. So yeah, so far liking it though. I am liking it. I think one thing that could be added, and I always say this, but is chili, because I think it would go really well with the flavors. Um, yeah, but other than that, it's really yummy. The anchovies, even if you're not like a fish person, this dish is okay because the anchovy flavor is really just like an umami flavor. It's not like a big fishy taste or anything. And just looking at my little notes here, yeah, the sauce, it's traditionally served with spaghetti. So that's why I chose spaghetti. I did know that. I do know some things. Um, Garlic and anchovies. Oh, anchovies are omitted in the Neapolitan version. Interesting. So I really I tried to go for like a traditional Italian meal here because I really think when I think of Italian, I definitely think of pasta, pizza, tomatoes, olive oil, um, cheese. I am not day drinking today, but I also do think of wine. But yeah, I decided to take a little break from the day drinking. Maybe it'll begin again another day soon before our 30 days is up. Let's see. But let me take one more bite of this because it is really yummy, and then I will try the pizza. Mm. Yeah, so I think um, if you were going to add anything to this, you could definitely add a little bit of chili. Doesn't need salt and pepper to me at all. Maybe a little bit of pepper, but the saltiness is like on point, just perfectly balanced. Um, I think it has a little bit of the pasta water to kind of make sure that tomato sauce like coats each noodle really well. And if you ever make pasta at home, that is really the secret to make a nice sauce, I think, that coats each of your pasta noodles, is like using that pasta water, that starchy water, to like mix it together. Which is really good. Okay. Now, let me move on from that reluctantly and just give you a little bit more view of this pizza. Okay, so I decided to go for Caprese pizza. First, I was going to order something else, but it was not available for my order. So I think with this restaurant, you know, they're making these fresh pizzas, these long square pizzas every day and like slicing them up. So if you're ordering delivery of just one slice, it kind of depends on what they're making. But you can also go up there and get takeaway right from their little counter, which is really nice because the restaurant is at the subway. It's at the subway and the SkyTrain where they intersect at a intersection here in Bangkok. So it's like a little restaurant, but I noticed that they've expanded over the years because I think it's really popular for people to just come and pick up a slice or two on their way home from work. Yeah, so I have not tried this pizza yet, but it's Caprese pizza, which you might know as Caprese salad. So it is. I went with something that also has olives and tomatoes. It's kind of similar to the pasta. I don't know how it happened that I did this, but you know, see, we're not perfect here at 30 Cuisines, 30 Days. We're doing the best we can. So it has the same olives, I believe, which do look really yummy, and it has some cherry tomatoes, and it has some mozzarella, fior di latte mozzarella, which is not bufala mozzarella, meaning that this mozzarella is from cow's milk. It is not from buffalo milk, which is actually where mozzarella is really made from. Mozzarella is, I think all mozzarella is usually buffalo milk, but this is cow's milk. So let's see how it holds up. I think it looks really good. I did put it on the frying pan a little bit just to like heat it up. But it looks really crispy. It's a nice big square. I mean, generous with the size. So let's take a bite and tell you a little bit more about it. Mm. Mm. Okay. Really yummy. It's so good. I mean, as you can see, it's not like like a more typical kind of pizza where you think the cheese is just sprinkled all over. This is like chunks. Like there's a chunk of cheese. There's a chunk of cheese. I just ate a giant chunk of cheese. And then the rest of it is just kind of like a tomatoey bed on the bread, which is really yummy. There's some basil sprigs. Hey, Roger. Roger says, oh, I just had some good pizza too. Chibo macho. Cool. Shout out to that pizza place. What kind of pizza did you have? What was the topping? So good. Stick around for my rating until the end. I'm not giving my rating now. I'm not going to give it away. But this is quite yummy. It's crispy. I should describe it more instead of just eating it, right? It's Hair thing falling off. I got too excited. I got too excited about pizza. And my little hairband fell off. Okay, so it's crispy, but the bread is soft, so there's like a crispiness to the bite, but then you start chewing and it's soft. The mozzarella is chewy, creamy, really good. Olives, you know, salty, briny olives. The flavors go so well. Rogers had meat lovers. Place is called Pizza Buona. Oh, okay. You had meat lovers. This does not have meat, I should say. So I'm having a little bit more of a vegetarian meal. Only fish in this is the only meat, but meat lovers pizza is delicious too. It is. Okay. What else can I say about this? Besides just eating it. But I think, yeah, people might not know that in Bangkok, there's so many Italian restaurants. There's a lot of good places to get Italian here. And I don't know, is it because a lot of Italian people moved here, opened up these restaurants? Oops. Tomato just fell off. So you have to eat it without just like waving it around. Tomato is fresh. The tomato is like, it's still like fresh and juicy and like has a nice crispy crunch to it. It's not like a cooked down tomato. So you definitely feel like some healthy, fresh ingredients on this pizza. I don't feel like, oh, I ate like a, you know, big bunch of pizza and like it wasn't good for me. Like, no, this has a bunch of fresh ingredients on it. It has some like basil leaves. The bread is tasty. And the mozzarella is really good too. Try it on its own. It's not as creamy as like a bufala mozzarella where it's really like, it's like a thick, creamy. This is a little bit more like, like more like melty rather than creamy. It's like a melty blob, which is also really good. Knowledge bombs are being dropped by Coconuts TV on this little ticker. So fior di latte might not be as flavorful and moist as the buffalo milk version, buffalo milk, but it is exceptionally delicious taste and texture. Yeah, that's true. The taste and texture is really good on this. Roger Aguenta said kids had extra cheese pizza. We had some spinach fettuccine Alfredo. That sounds so good. I actually really love extra cheese pizza. And Roger says your pizza looks delicious, almost Chicago style. Yeah, it does kind of look like that Chicago deep dish style, but I think it's technically supposed to be like the Romana style, where it's like a big square pizza. So it's not that thick. It's kind of thick. It's not like a crispy, thin crust pizza at all. Not quite the Chicago deep dish, which I think is like more soft, right? Like bready, more bready. This is like, you could definitely hold it, you know, it holds up well. But yeah, I think it's that Romana style. But fettuccine Alfredo sounds really good. Or spinach fettuccine. Or meat lovers pizza. It all sounds good. I love extra cheese pizza. I love like the quattro. It's like quattro formaggi, where there's like all these different kinds of cheese. Love that. Oh. So it just falls in here, like mixes in, and just eat it with the spaghetti. Just like a bit of cheese with spaghetti. It works perfectly. Napkin from Pala. They knew it was going to be messy. They sent some napkins. Let's try the little extra bread that they gave, huh? And you know what I love to do with extra bread is just add some olive oil to it. I just feel like you cannot, this is not from Pala, this is just from my parents' kitchen that I found. I feel like you cannot get enough extra virgin olive oil. This is just not extra virgin, but just normal olive oil, but extra virgin is even better. But just put a little bit on. It's so yummy. Coconut City says, love that free bread. And it's so good. Mm. Whoa. That was a big bite. Okay, look at the... I'm still chewing. That's a huge bite of bread. But this bread is so tasty. It's so good with just plain olive oil or like butter. So good. Definitely a big fan. They bake their own bread, which is really, really tasty. This bread, it kind of reminds you of the pizza. It's very flavorful. It's soft. It tears apart perfectly, perfect with olive oil or to go with your pasta or pizza. I mean, I love rice, but I also love bread, you know, and pasta. It's like such a perfect meal, really, bread and pasta. Okay. So we did have a Mediterranean day already, but Italian cuisine is also Mediterranean. It's on the Mediterranean Sea there. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I've tasted flavors from around the Mediterranean. Because on one side of the Mediterranean, you know, is like the Middle Eastern side, and then you go to kind of like Turkey, Europe, around there. So it's a lot of different cuisines there. Italian cuisine is known for its regional diversity, especially between the north and the south. Interesting. Just like Thai cuisine, you know, the northern Thai cuisine and southern Thai cuisine is so different. You know, the south is influenced by that region, the north by that region, and there's so many different things to try in each. Okay, so stay tuned for the end for my rating, but that was pizza. That was pizza and pasta from Pala Pizza Romana and free bread, which was bomb, of course. Oh, should we go on to dessert? Yum. I did not plate this. I left it in its original container because it just looks nice there. Look at those like layers, creamy layers, coffee layers, that like spongy, kind of like sponge cake layer. Um, it just looked so nice in there. I felt like I did not want to remove it and risk turning it into like a mush, you know? So this is tiramisu. Oh, it means pick me up or cheer me up in Italian. I did not know that. Very interesting. Okay. Tiramisu, which means pick me up or cheer me up in Italian, is a coffee flavored Italian dessert. Okay, I knew it was coffee flavored. I think it can sometimes have an alcohol in it. Is that right? It could sometimes have like a, is that true? Maybe. I don't know. That would really be like a cheer me up, pick me up. There's just like some shot of Kahlua or something in there. But no. Okay, so tiramisu is made of lady fingers, which are dipped in coffee. Coconut TV feels me. They say true. Thank you, Coconut TV. Appreciate the agreement. Yeah, so it has a mixture of with the lady fingers dipped in coffee, layered with a whipped mixture of eggs and sugar and mascarpone. Mascarpone. It's so hard to say that for some reason. Mascarpone cheese. I want to say mascarpone, but I don't think that's right at all. Flavored with cocoa. Okay, so there is some chocolatiness in there. And where are the origins of this delicious dessert? They are often disputed. Like many really iconic dishes, the origins are disputed. So, you know, some people say it's from their region, some people say it's from theirs. But among the Italian regions, okay, Veneto and Friuli, Venezia, Giulia. Giulia? Okay. So I don't know. I can't really be the judge and say where it's from, but I can say that looks like it's going to be good. Let's try a bite. And oh, I got like a really creamy bite just like on the edge there. You can see it's like all white because it's actually just cream. That mascarpone cheese, I got a little bit of the ladyfinger, a little bit of cocoa coffee powder. You can see the cross section there, or you can kind of see there. There's like layers. Let's try it. Mmm. Okay. Yummy. Okay. So some other cooks might use different cakes or yeasted bread, like panettone, instead of ladyfingers. I'm not sure what is in here really because they're really, you can kind of see a layer of it there. It's like a cakey layer. Is it a ladyfinger? I think it is. Either way, it's really good. And the creamy part is like just so like luscious and creamy. Rich but light. Sweet but not too sweet. Coffee flavored. Oh, so good. And I like the mascarpone cheesy. It is a bit like cheesy flavored, you know. It's not just like, it's not whipped cream, you know. There's definitely some very Italian ingredients in this. Like, yeah, it's not plain whipped cream or anything. It's not Cool Whip, you guys. Like, this is some serious cream right here. It's almost like just a light creamy cheesecake. But you can't compare. It's so good. Okay, I'll give my rating after this. Oh yeah, you know what? I think it really is a ladyfinger if I can just dissect this a little bit. Yeah, see, I can like take out a little piece of it. It looks like this is really a ladyfinger. This is an authentic tiramisu, you guys. We have it right here. Authentic tiramisu using ladies' fingers. It is a real pick-me-up. Oh, this is a pick-me-up, you know? It's just yummy. It's just really good. So if you are having, you know, a kind of blah day, not really sure how it's going and like not feeling so great, tiramisu, it literally means pick me up, cheer me up. I'm sure Italian people all over the place are just digging into a carton of this with a spoon, not a bucket of ice cream like Bridget Jones. It's tiramisu that will pick you up after a long, hard day, you guys. Yummy. Okay. So let me just, excuse me, let me just recap my dishes for you guys, and then I'm gonna give my rating for each, and then we're calling it a day on day 21. Okay, so if you're just joining, just tuning in, I ordered today an Italian feast from, oh, kitty cat, an Italian feast from Pala Pizza Romana right here in Bangkok. 30 cuisines, 30 days. This is our show, our live show from by Coconuts TV with me, your host, Tara, right here on YouTube, where every single day I order food from a different cuisine, different culture, and right here to my house, or my parents' house today, in Bangkok. And, you know, it's just because we're staying home a lot more than usual, we're staying safe, but our taste buds can travel the world while we stay home. So it's cool. So 30 days. Each day is a different cuisine. Today's Italian food. Let's recap and give our rating. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell for notifications. You know the drill, you know the algorithm. Subscribe, like, share, do it. Okay, so first of all, we had pizza, caprese. Oh no, that wasn't the first one, but whatever. We'll go in this order now. Okay, we had caprese pizza. Sorry to show you my pizza with like bites out of it, but it was really good. I couldn't stop eating. So my rating for this one, oh, I feel like it's a 4.5. I mean, the only thing I want is like more of everything on the pizza, really. But you also get to enjoy the bread with the garlicky, yummy, basil-y, oregano-y, tomato-y paste on it, which is also really good. It's like a 4.5. I think that's a good rating. Pasta Puttanesca with anchovies. Okay. I was pleasantly surprised by this because I have not tried this dish at Pala Pizza, but I have tried other pastas. And although I know when local Italian people go there, they seem to always order pasta because if I see an Italian dude sitting there, I want to know, like, what is he ordering? And it's usually pasta, not the pizza. And the other pastas I've had there are good, but they're not like super flavorful and like not that salty. Like I found myself like adding salt and chili oil a lot of times, but this one was like it had a really nice flavorful balance of like saltiness, pepperiness. Maybe that's because it had anchovies in it, but I really like this one. So I think I'm going to give it also a 4.5 out of 5 because it's really close to perfect. It was really yummy. Look who's here. Oh, hi, buddy. That's my baby. You want to try Italian food? I'm giving my rating to everything. Mom. Yes, it's mom. Mom is food. Okay, so giving my rating 4.5. Tiramisu was so good. The chef is back. Aww. The mini foodie. You're a mini little foodie. The tiramisu was so tasty. I think it's like a 5 out of 5. Definitely the best tiramisu I've ever had in Bangkok. Possibly the world. Possibly. So that's a 5. The bread is like, I guess it's a 4.5 too, because it's so tasty. And yeah, I would just eat the whole basket of free bread. Yeah, so overall, I think Pala Pizza is getting like a 4.75, like really close to a 5 for all their food. I think it's so good. I wish I could just recreate something similar at home, but I don't think it would be as good. What do you think? You want pasta? Oh, he's getting a little bit of tiramisu on this food. Roger says he wants some tiramisu. He does. Oh, but now this spoon has tiramisu and it has some tomato sauce on it. So you're getting everything all in one. What do you think? What do you think of tiramisu? Okay, let's give him a little taste and see. What do you think? Creamy. Do you like it? You like it? Oh my gosh. A lot more sweets than you should probably be having. Do not call the authorities, people. Okay, so that is my rating for Pala Pizza. And this was our episode of 30 Cuisines in 30 Days, Day 21, Italian food. So now that my little mini foodie is back, I think it's time for us to eat the rest of this meal together. Okay, so stick around for the rest of my days on this show. Same time, same place, 1 p.m. Bangkok time, 2 p.m. Singapore. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have, if I could remember what cuisine we're going to have, I would tell you. But I can't remember. But I'm sure it's going to be really delicious and really exciting. So 1 p.m. Bangkok time. See you back here for another episode of 30 Cuisines in 30 Days. He's covered in tiramisu. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, tomorrow is, we're going to come back to Thailand and we're going to have a vegan Thai meal. So a totally different cuisine. And we had Northeastern Thai, we had Northern Thai. This is going to be more like Central Bangkok Thai style, but vegan. So let's see how it is. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Bye. 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 Say bye. Bye.